This was posted by a woman named Mariana Spring, who's the woman that you're about to see here. BBC News has unveiled what they call BBC Verify to address the growing threat of disinformation because they want to build trust with their audience. Let's see the announcement of BBC Verify. Here it is.
Welcome to BBC Verify. Like you said, we are a team of investigative journalists here at the BBC. We are also a new brand, and we are a physical location above the newsroom in London. And the point of the team, as you said, is to verify video, to fact check, to counter disinformation, and to analyse really complex stories so we can get to the truth of what's going on. Why does this matter? Well, mistruths can cause really serious harm to society and to the people in them. And so we want to show you our workings and really help you understand how we get to the bottom of what's happening. And I'm going to give you a bit of a flavour of the kind of work that the team are doing. So we're able to look at maps to geolocate specific situations, stuff that's going on. This is just a map of central London where we are now. And this is New Broadcasting House, where I'm speaking to you from. And it's not so important perhaps for the centre of London, but it is when we're analysing war zones or what's happening in hard-to-reach places. And there's a story on the BBC website today. It's looking at Russian fortifications on the front lines in Ukraine, and you can read more about it there. And there are other ways that we also are able to interrogate what's going on, including on social media. I have some undercover accounts that I've set up for the BBC's Americast podcast, and we use these kinds of undercover accounts, and these are the characters that the accounts belong to be able to really understand polarization online and how what's happening on our social media feeds and what we're being recommended and pushed to us can affect all of us. And they don't offer us a totally exhaustive insight into what's going on, but they can help us understand just how social media works. And then there's also investigating other mistruths and the real world harm they can cause. At the moment, I'm investigating the UK's conspiracy theory movement. I'm trying to understand more about how it's evolved and intensified since the pandemic here in the UK. I'm looking at the alternative media that finds itself at the heart of this movement, and a conspiracy theory newspaper that's a part of that as well. I'm looking at the way that alternative media is funded. I'm looking at its impact on local communities. I'm looking at its connections with far-right figures and also its foreign links. That's for a podcast series.
Right, hold on, let's just pause it. This image is hilarious. Hold on, can we bring that back up? I got to see that image again. Because there's something deeply ironic about somebody putting together a Charlie board for tracking conspiracy theorists. Like there's something deeply ironic about like the different pictures on the cork board with the string between them, but it's to track conspiracy theorists. Like there's something happening here. But so there's some telling information here. First of all, they're creating fake accounts to track the spread of disinformation. Okay, again, just very ironic to me. Also to say, yes, we have undercover accounts. Here they are with our picture and our names. Like, okay, you're missing the point of being undercover, but that's fine. You're missing the point of a lot of stuff. Yeah, we got to track the conspiracy theorists. There's conspiracy theorists everywhere, and who they're funded by, and where they're going, and what's behind all of these conspiracy theories. It's like, okay, all right, well, we've switched places now because we're just telling the truth, and you're desperately trying to convey some sort of the high-level coordination where there isn't any. We're just covering the lies that you say, and we're correcting them with logic and obvious, blatant, in-your-face facts that you refuse to acknowledge. But if we go back to that image, there's some telling little notes here, right? The UK conspiracy movement, as if this is some sort of political movement that you can identify as, having some sort of overarching manifesto that they're working on. No, it's just that you people lie continuously, and so normal people have to figure out what the truth is outside of your propaganda ecosystem. Okay, it's just normal people. They're actually of wildly different opinions and perspectives and ideologies and backgrounds,